J.B. Dankwa started becoming politically insignificant, diminishing completely.
Who made the decision to name Ghana Ghana?
The decision to name Ghana Ghana is something that everybody should know without question. And let me start from the beginning. You see, during the 48 riots, students and teachers from the 3 noted boys' schools in Cape Coast, at the Saddle, Augustins, and Infante Pim, many of them have gone to town to join in the riots against the colonial government. And immediately the white people, realizing what was happening, it was white people who were teachers in those days and headmasters, they locked up the gates and then did a roll call. So all teachers and students who were caught outside gate around that time, when you don't have reason, but means you went to support that thing. And so they were sacked. And the committee of inquiry stated that they should not be admitted. And then Kwame Nkrumah went there to address these frustrated teachers and students. And then they felt that he, at that time being the general secretary of the UGCC, could conveniently speak to the colonial administration to overturn their decision. Then Kwame Nkrumah told them, why do I have to beg a white man on my own land? If you will listen to me, it will help you. We are going to look for some building, somebody's house, and then we'll start a new school and give it a name that will become the name of the future country we are building.
Back in 48.
Back in 1948, somebody's uncompleted building. They started a new school over there called Ghana National College, Osagyefo's own school. So why do you allow someone to tell you that Ghana came from somewhere? Kwame Nkrumah himself, I told you, was a professor of black history in America. So he knew the ancient empire of Ghana, just as he knew the Berlin Conference and wanted us to go back to the beginning. He had read our history, that the Gold Coast was a name that was used by the people who were stealing our gold away. So they gave it that name. You know, look at it. It's like you are very rich man. I always get money from you. And then I call you Sikenino, that rich man. So you may think it's a nice appellation, but the person is telling you are a fool. Then when I come and get your money, I go, I get your money. So Nkrumah, why should you call our land the Gold Coast? Because you are enriching yourselves here. So we go back to that famous ancient empire. And that was in 1948, 9 clear years before we had our independence.
So did he submit this name to the authorities that this is the name we wanted to?
He submitted to it. And one good thing, incidentally, when he submitted, and then on that day when he moved the motion, we call
Destiny.
it the motion of destiny, the leader of the opposition, K.A. Buzia, also supported the idea that we'll be independent so and so date, and then the country will be called that. So please, if it was any person, Buzia, in fact, founded a party just before independence, which he called Ghana Congress Party. It was simply because it had spread everywhere that the country's name would be called Ghana. So he also chose the name Ghana Congress Party. So he came to buy into Nkrumah's idea. But undoubtedly, if somebody could form a party in 1947 and call it United Gold Coast Convention, and another person could form a school in 1948 and call it Ghana National College, and then we win independence in 1957 and we call the country Ghana, then you should know that the man who called the country Ghana knew the name he would give to it, because he was the one who started using it earlier on before everybody.